What's up, YouTubers? How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are well. I decided that we'll give these guys another shot at spawning, and I'm gonna kind of go through the whole thing with you guys. Our big beautiful boy, his tail's finally healed. So it took about I think about maybe 5-6 days for his tail to fully heal, and I gave our girl this little pot over here, and obviously they kind of covered this up with sand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the divider for you guys and film what happens. So hang on, I'm gonna pause the video, take this out, and then we'll get going. Alright, the divider is out. Just a quick little pause on my end, and literally I just pulled it out. My hand's still wet, and I have the divider right there because, like I said, I wanted to get this right in action for you guys and see, let's see what happens. He's strutting his stuff, and she's scoping things out. I don't know. They lock lips a few times, like I kind of said last time. She's like, hey, who are you? I don't know about you, dude. But back to what I was saying. They lock lips a few times, and then, it wasn't until after his tail was kind of, like I went to go do something, came back, and his tail was a little thrashed out, and I was like, I don't want him to get too beat up, because I know his previous female that, didn't work out, she beat him up before he came to us, and I think I kind of touched on that in his introduction when I first introduced him to you guys, that she kind of banged him up a little bit, but as you can see, he's here with our big girl, and see, he's showing off for her. He's trying to show her what's up, Kind of exciting. It's funny, what I've noticed is when they'll do this whole flaring of the fins, and he'll kind of bat at her, he'll kind of like fan her in a way, and what I noticed is they'll kind of fan around, dance around, but if they meet like face to face, that's like full on lip locking. It's kind of interesting to know, just to kind of one of those like little side notes, like they meet kind of face to face, they've each time have ended up lip locking. So kind of funny, interesting how that's happened. But I've been trying to fatten him up and feeding our boy a lot of good pellets, and really giving him blood worms just to see if he get, I know these guys can get pretty big, and as you can see, he's almost to her size. But yeah, I just love his color. He's just so beautiful. I've actually always wanted a kind of one of the more golden males, and that's what's interesting about red terrors, is I don't know, I got to do a little bit more research, but I know that they have like the, if you will, like the true red terrors, which they call, I believe, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but they call Feste, which the males also exhibit black bars, super yellow, but they have a like a nuchal hump almost in comparison to the females, and I believe those are what's called true red terrors. And yeah, somebody, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I definitely need to do a little bit more homework, but I know and that's what the interesting thing is. I know that for sure our male is an F1, so that means his parents were a wild and a either two wilds or a wild and a domestic. It just depends. Typically, to get the F1 rating, you need two wild parents I believe you need two wild parents to produce F1s instead of a 1-in-1. So these would be, that's where all this stuff gets confusing. You guys kind of muddied up a little bit, but since he's an F1, she is we honestly don't have the paperwork on her. We've had her for quite a while, but I believe they'd probably be F2s or F3s. Not 100% sure on that, but what I'm thinking is probably the F2s. It'd be awesome to see babies from these two. She's strutting her stuff, but kind of like I've said in the past, she's definitely see, you guys, she's been clearing all this out, all the sand, and even he's been clearing sand out. So I know they want to spawn. It's just kind of, come on, let's make this happen. Let me see these babies. I want some babies from these two. Speaking of babies from like a pair, you guys remember, I haven't shown them in a long time, and maybe I'll show them in a little bit, like on another update. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys love to see the green terrors, I haven't showed the green terrors in I'm pretty sure quite a long time. They're doing good. The male is huge. He's absolutely gorgeous. He completely dwarfs our female. It's ridiculous. It kind of cracks me up. She's like in comparison, she's like this big, and he's literally like her size. It's pretty comical to see them. They've the greens have spawned for us twice, but the first time he ate them, second time she ate the baby. So I was like, oh man, killing me. And I've been trying to leave them alone as best as possible, but hoping for a third with the green terrors, but they have not. They just don't want to give me babies. It's kind of disappointing. They gave me 2 tries, but no viable fry either time. So yeah. Anyways, you guys. So this has probably been, of the times that I've introduced these two, this has been the least aggressive of the times that I've introduced them. Usually when I do introduce them, there's some kind of they just seem to be a little bit more aggressive than they are now. So I don't know, you guys. We'll see. So trying to size him up. Oh, he's doing his little fan thing over there. Trying to check her out. She's trying to square him off. Seeing, if he's good enough for her babies. I don't know. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm gonna kind of fade out here a little bit. I mean, the other thing that I've noticed with her, and why I think they're like right there on the cusp of breeding, is her tube is dropped, and so is his. Like I can see that, I can see her tubes dropped and his as well. So that just makes me think that that's what they always said, even especially with like, I don't know. Yeah, I can see her tube dropped. She keeps looking for a spot. And I keep clearing this thing out, you guys. I clear out their dish, and each time they've like, she ends up, oh, she's fanning him now. This is what's kind of happened, that little fanning, if you will. Like I was saying, that happens a few times, but I don't know. Kind of looking a little promising this time, but each time I say that, it's like, I don't know. Then he ends up getting punked out, but what do you think, guys? Think she's looking for a spot to lay those eggs? That'd be pretty fantastic. And like I said, let's see. Did you guys see that? Just barely. If you look real closely, if I can catch her. Sorry for the shakiness. See, she'll turn a little bit for me. You can see his vent dropped right there. And hers is too. It's just a little bit. They're over here checking me out. But yeah, look at. See? His tube dropped, and oh, you can. There it is. You can just catch a glimpse of her tube right there. Man, if I could get this in one shot with her just dropping eggs, that'd be fantastic. last video, I know I said that I kind of sat here and watched them for a good 45 minutes, and I did. I let them out here for quite a while. I know I've been pretty much non-stop filming here for at least about 10 minutes now, you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit pause on my video and just kind of let them do their thing. That way you guys don't have to have such a long video here. Come on. Girl needs to drop them. Drop them babies. Alright, YouTubers, I'm going to hit pause and then I'll let you guys see anything further if I catch anything, alright? What's up, YouTubers? Just started recording again after I turned out the lights, and she's over here by her her little bowl. She was just scoping the ground, so figured if I turn off the lights it might help with, you know, the mood. Put a little mood lighting for these two. Watch, see you guys. Watch, she's checking. Yeah, she's over there checking. She's like scoping things out. She just needs to lay. It'd be awesome if she had, you know, a great first run. I mean, this will be her first time spawning ever, and it would be absolutely fantastic if she has a healthy first spawn. We'd love that. I mean, you guys know, and we've had her for what? I think it's been like almost 2 years that we've had her, and really would be really exciting to kind of be able to see her get to that point now where she's actually producing fry for us. You guys, this is see, she's checking out the area. I'm so hoping, you guys, come on, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it's tonight. She's like, hey, you gonna come my way? This is really good, you guys. Like I was saying earlier, so far this is the best interaction I've had with these two. Like even when he was approaching her, the last couple times that, you know, he'd approach her, she'd like turn and face and almost kind of get to the point where she was ready to lock lips with him. So I'm really excited, you guys. Let's keep hoping. So alright, hopefully if she does drop, you better believe I'm gonna have my phone like bam real quick. I ain't going anywhere for the rest of the night, so I'm just gonna hang out here and, you know, hopefully they spawn tonight. I don't want to leave him and her essentially unsupervised. That's why I kind of turned out the lights so they don't see me as well. I just hate for him to get too beat up or anything like that. So cautious with our F1 boy. Since I'm still recording, I wanted to talk to you guys about something and kind of get your input. I would love to see comments on your opinions on this. So I'm gonna make another video here, but since I have your guys' attention with these ones, I just hit over 300 subscribers, you guys, and I wanted to say thank you. That is seriously awesome. I didn't really have a whole lot of that big of ambitions, that I'd be at 300 subscribers now. I think it's fantastic. So I've been toying with the idea of starting a Facebook page for my YouTube channel. Want to know what you guys think, and and the plan would be, if I did a YouTube channel, I'd do kind of like my Instagram. So I'd post up pics, pretty much same pics that I would post from my Instagram, kind of keep you guys up to date. I know not everybody has Instagram, so maybe another way for me to be able to connect with you all. And the other really cool feature that I'm finding with Facebook is now that they have this whole Facebook Live, and I think that would be a really cool chance for us to maybe interact, answer some questions, get to show you guys the videos, show you the kind of live, which I really don't do a whole heck of a lot of editing when it comes to my videos, but it'd be kind of fun, get a chance to interact with you guys. So let me know. Post a comment in below. Let me know what you think. I'm going to keep this video up for a little while, and I'll kind of make my decision based on what I see everybody saying. And with that, I don't know. I've been toying with the idea of maybe a new name change. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I'm definitely looking for some opinions on that. I've kept the same channel name, and it stuck well, and it was one of those things when I first started. It's just kind of what I went with. But definitely been reconsidering. Alright, YouTubers. These guys, it's been probably about 2.5 hours since I've been here now, watching these guys, and they've locked lips a few times, and you can even see he bumped his nose, and yeah, they're not getting along that great right at the moment. They'll probably end up locking lips here just as I'm talking about it. Look like it. This one's been the troublemakers. My female, she's just been a troublemaker, not wanting to drop those eggs. She sure is pretty though. But you know what I'm gonna do, you guys? I am going to take a chance tonight. I removed actually that little piece right here because, as you can see, his head, they lip locked, and then he ended up bonking his head into it. And it's actually happened a few times, so kind of drive me nuts when it does happen. So to prevent any further damage to either one of them, I just decided to take that thing out. It's just there for decoration anyways. It really wasn't serving any purpose. So, but what I am going to try is I am going to try their first night. Just, I know I said that like I just try to keep an eye on them, but after seeing them earlier, and still how they are, I'm going to try to go one night and see how they do in the morning. Fingers crossed. They do well. Neither one of them gets hurt too bad. I don't know where hurts came, but it's a little late for me. It's time for my bed, so I'm gonna turn out the lights and see how they do. I'll try to post an update of in the morning after I get this video all set up. So anyways, YouTubers, till next time, Oaks27 out.